Hey you guys, how are you? Trust that you guys are doing fucking fantastic. It's your brother Paul, aka Peter Pan, aka the handsome sex god. So, this video, the lighting is a little bit on the dark side. On the good side, the light side. The lighting isn't as amazing right now. But anyways, so you can just listen to the sound of my soothing voice. ASMR. Guys, here we go, right? Okay, you can kind of see me right now. So, there's something really useful that I discovered yesterday for improving your happiness, okay? Here's what it is. It'd be funny if I said, okay, video's done, bye. Nah, here's what it is, okay? First, I'm going to tell you what it is. Then, I'm going to go through 3 quick examples of personal times when it happened in my life. So 3 quick mini stories of when it happened in my life. And then the 4th one is just going to be a bonus. I'm going to have a bonus thing at the end. So as the other YouTubers say, you want to stay through to the end. Stay through right through to the end. I'm playing. But yeah, it's going to be useful. So here we go. Okay, so here's what it is. So, in the previous video, we spoke about the power of deep work and things like that. So now in this one, we're talking about putting a smile on someone else's face, okay? Putting a smile on someone else's face, okay? When you bring joy and happiness, whatever the fuck, right? to someone else. And if you do it in a way that you enjoy, when you bring joy to someone else when you do it in a way that you enjoy, that's going to add fulfillment to you. It's going to be nourishment for your soul, okay? It's going to increase the health of your soul, so to speak, whatever. It's going to make you feel more fulfilled, more content. You're going to sleep better at night, okay? Now, this is something I came across by personal experience a couple times, and I just realized it yesterday. So, here's the first story or example. Okay, I like it. I'm getting right into it. And then I come in with the pause. Okay, so yesterday, my brother and I, we took my dog for a walk. His name is Blackie, right? So, Blackie, he enjoys going on walks, right? He loves it. So we took him for a walk. He's super excited. We're going out. We're moving. So movement is another thing that we know increases happiness and is conducive to more happiness. Scenery. I was also practicing being more present, feeling my feet in the ground, hearing the sounds. Yeah. Being aware of that. Putting my awareness onto sensation. So, here we go. While we were doing that, we passed this church, right? We were walking to a park and we passed this church. And it reminded me of a time when I'd been rapping for people, right? And at this point, I'm already feeling a little bit better. Because we're moving and stuff. But now, this reminded me of a time when I was rapping for people. And so I told my brother, yo, bro. I told him basically what I'm telling you guys now. And I was like, yo, bro, dude, this time when I got way happier was when I remember I would freestyle for people in Wellington. And I remember being around this part of the church, and there was some people in the parking lot. There was this girl from Facebook there as well. That her and I had a little chat on Facebook also. But anyway, I remember making some Facebook post about people are the juice of life. Oh, he laughed at this. He chuckled at this. It sounds funny, right? People, the juice of life. So I went on to elaborate what I meant. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? But what I meant was that I remember making those people smile by me freestyling for them. I'd do like maybe sometimes up to 50 people a day, like maybe groups, like a group of 10 and then a group of 5 and then a group blah, 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 up to 50, right? And then these people would enjoy my rapping and I would socialize with them and I'd feel, at the end of the day, I'd come back and I'd feel like, wow, I feel really good. I feel good. And I realized that was from making these people, like giving joy to them in a way that I like, in a way that I find resonates with me, that is in alignment with my personal signal. So, that's the first one, right? The first story, example. That's when I felt a lot of, like I felt goodness, right? And I felt like, I remember I went back to my phone after one of those adventures, the rapping for people thing in the past. And I remember replying to people, and different people had gotten my numbers because they wanted my music, they wanted my songs, because I'm giving value to the world, right, guys? Now, then I felt good. I'm like, yes, wow, I felt just abundant. I felt freer. Also, because I'm being more social, I just felt more alive as well. And I'm just responding in voice notes, and it's great. And I'm getting into deep work state, right, by doing that freestyling and stuff so much, practicing my craft, kaizening, on my purpose, on my path, on my mission. Remember the teleological advantage that Dr. Maxwell Maltz speaks about in the book Psychocybernetics. Your brain works well with goals, right? When you have a goal that you're moving towards. Dude, I'm liking this voice and this mysterious lighting. It's actually pretty dope. Oi, oi! Maybe I'll do my videos like this in the morning. So anyway, and by the way, my voice is sounding more like this because in the mornings I've been rapping, dude. I'm just practicing my rapping. So my voice is kind of going up like a muscle. Humble brag, arrogant brag, whatever the fuck. Who cares? So anyways, I'm just playing around. So I remember being super playful on those voice notes and stuff. I'd reply to people and I'd reply with voice notes and be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, second story. Example for you guys. So the second one is one that I'm also pretty happy about. Okay. So they're all ones that I'm happy about. But anyways. So I remember I used to work at Checkers, guys. It's this place here in South Africa where people buy groceries and things like that. So I was in one of my favorite departments, which was the the fruits and vegetables side, because I like healthy stuff. So I remember I would work with people there, even though I was just weighing the vegetables for them, and I was like showing them where the stuff is. I would come in there with a loving attitude, and I would be present. I would be practicing my presence, right? I'd be feeling my feet in the ground, like I spoke to you guys about prior to this. And I'd be practicing presence. So when I spoke with them, I'd be making eye contact, and I'd be speaking with them person to person, soul to soul, heart to heart. But actually, when I say heart to heart, I mean soul to soul. So it's like I'm not putting on a facade type of thing. It's like, here's my soul connecting with your soul. So with that presence, it was like that. But anyways, so skipping those details and stuff. I put smiles on their faces because of my caringness and my love for them. And I was feeling good inside of myself. And I was sharing that goodness, sharing that value. I wanted to give. I was helping them. And I was being kind. Genuine kindness. Kindness of wanting to give. Okay, wanting them to be good. Wanting them to be happy, you know. So I remember at the end of the day, I would like interact with so many people like that. I would say things like, yeah, that's the wave, sir. And I'd have fun with it. I'd entertain myself too. But like, yeah, that's the wave, sir. Yeah, that's... And I'd just say interesting things and be funny. And we'd laugh together. We'd connect on things. So at the end of the day, I would come back home. I remember I went to my room upstairs when we were staying back there at the center. And when I'd be walking home, I'd just be feeling so fulfilled. I'd feeling content. I'd be like, wow, dude, this is awesome. This is, like, I'm meant to be with people. Like, this is my destiny with people. Like, people like really like, oh my gosh, this is awesome, like connecting with people. This is home. I feel at home, even though it wasn't a particular place necessarily. It was in the heart of the people. Being at home is like being in the heart of the people, being in the soul of the people, and just loving them and putting smiles on people's faces. So I was walking back home. I remember one time when I was working there and I would walk back home, this chick, she saw me walking and I've just got this huge smile on my face. I'm smiling. And she's looking at me. She starts smiling a bit too. She's like, hey, why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? And I'm like, I don't know. I probably responded something to her like, yeah, I don't know, I'm happy or something like that. But I was just beaming smiles and good vibes at her. Genuine goodness. And so, yeah, I felt content and fulfilled, and I felt good. I felt really good. Having less thoughts and more presence, more quietness of the mind, more enjoying the sensation. So when you feel your feet in the ground, you can enjoy it and relax in it, reside in that feeling. It's amazing. It can become amazing, can become feeling really good. So, and the sounds of cars going by, you just hear it and you're like, oh, let yourself relax. So that was the second story. Third one is this. Third one is the most recent one. And I trust as I'm telling you guys these stories, you're picking up hints and stuff like that. It's kind of like really just painting the picture for you, making it clearer. Okay, so I kind of want to drink water right now. Anyway. Okay, just let that sink in. Cool, here we go. So recently, maybe like 2 days ago, right? The day before yesterday, I remember I was practicing my rapping, so I was on my path doing my thing in the morning. And I think in the afternoon, a buddy, his name's Julio, shout out to you, man. He came in, or he knocked on the door. He's like, yo, bro, can I join you? And then him and I, we freestyled together. And the videos are actually on my music channel, though of the scene that I'm about to describe just now, what happened, I'm about to describe just now. So him and I were rapping, freestyling in the hall. And so there I was adding value to him, like sharing this good vibe with him. And we were freestyling. So that socialness and that flow state, right? And practicing, having fun. And then after that, there was a group of guys that came by and they were like, yo, they want to hear us freestyle, whatever. So then we gave them a live performance. And that's the video I'm talking about. And I'm going to slow down on saying and. So we gave them a performance. And then afterwards, like I remember that day, right? Like there was some connecting with them, things like that. It was fun. Put smiles on their faces, right? I put a smile on his face and put a smile on their faces in a way that I enjoy. So when I came back home, I remember feeling really good. And then I expressed that when I was chatting with my girlfriend. It was more, and the chat was more me giving, because I had more of that fulfillment, that abundance inside of me. So yeah, I remember those times feeling really fucking good. Feeling fulfilled, just feeling like good, like, yeah. Oh wow, that's actually more. Okay, yeah, wow, nice. I'll throw in this last part real quick. When I socialized with some people on this app, I think it was called the Monkey app? No. Some other app, Scout or something like that. But anyways, I was just giving. I wasn't there to take. I was just giving good vibes. Conversations were good. After that, socializing with those peeps. When I went to bed, I noticed that I just slept more peacefully. I just felt more like, yeah, everything's good. Things are all right. Things are good. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, oh. And I went to sleep feeling just good inside and like whole, you know what I'm saying? So, full. And also, I didn't feel the urge to masturbate at all during those times when I did that. When I felt the conversations were cool and I connected with those people, I didn't feel the urge to masturbate at all. So, yeah, that was cool. Because I was giving in a way that I enjoyed. And we were connecting and stuff. So, here we go. So now the last one is more of a metaphysical energy type of thing. For those who align with that type of thing, choose to. So here we go. I remember this time going out, right? I would just go out and I'd socialize. And I think I started watching a little bit of Jay Shetty at that time. And I would just go socialize, jump outside of my comfort zone, things like that, be in my courage zone. And I remember I was wearing this suit type of shirt, whatever it is, like a blue shirt. Looking good, whatever. As usual. Fucking around. But yeah, so I went to my neighbor's house. I think it was her birthday. And I was socializing there with people. Yeah, I did a bunch of different things, right? I went to places. And then what happened was I got a message from my girlfriend at the time, which is a different girlfriend, not the same one that I have now, that I'm with now. But so she messaged me okay, because she stayed in Durban or Potchefstroom at the time, right? So then she messaged me and she's like, yo, I'm going to be at my cousin's wedding in Stellenbosch. So then she's like, yo, let's meet up, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, yo, let's meet up. So then I went there, got a ride. My dad gave me a lift and everything. I went there. I jumped out of my comfort zone going there. It was awesome. And I went into my adventure zone, my courage zone. Okay, adventure zone. I'll call that one. That's more of an appropriate term because it describes what I mean better. So, in my adventure zone there, so I got to spend time with her face to face, which is something that I really enjoyed and she really enjoyed. And what I found is this, right? Moral of the story is by me going out and adding value to people in a way that I enjoy, going into my courage zone, my adventure zone, right? Going into my adventure zone, I brought myself closer to being in a bigger version or bigger adventure zone. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like there's a story in the Bible. It's just an example, right? You don't have to. It's nothing religious or anything. It's just just see how whatever. So this dude, he borrows money to some people, right? Or he gives them some coins. Or let me just tell my own version of the story. Fuck it. Okay. So a dude gives some people some coins, and he's like, "Yo, here's 5 gold pieces for you." Wait, no. Here's 1 gold piece for you. Then he goes to another guy, and he's like, "Yo, here's 5 gold pieces for you." And the other dude, here's 10 gold pieces for you. Okay. So now you see in the story, you can choose whoever you want to be, right? Or the action that you want to take. So in this story, it's something like the dude with the 10 gold pieces, with the 5 gold pieces, he invested into he does something with it. He sells stuff, he buys things, and then he makes more money. So then he has 10 gold pieces or something, or he has 7 gold pieces or whatever. The dude with the 10, he makes money. He's got 15 now, or 20 or something like that. The dude with the 1, he puts it away inside a bank or something like that, and then whatever, he makes something of it, right? He puts it away in the bank. So in the Bible story, basically, anyway, so the guy comes back, right? So in the Bible story, anyway, fuck it. So the dude with the 10, the guy who borrowed the stuff to him, he says, "Okay, good, well done, you've done great, right? Now I'm going to give you even more. Now I'm going to give you 30 or something like that, right? Again, I'm like paraphrasing. I'm going to give you 30 gold coins because you've raised the 10 to 20. Now I'm going to give you 30. So you can do whatever, right? I'm going to give you more. The other dude was like, okay, you took 5 and you made it 10. I'm going to give you 20 now. You can make it more. Good job. The other dude, he, in the original story, he put the thing into the ground and he buried it. And he didn't do anything with it. So what the guy did was he took the coin and he took it away. And he didn't give the guy anything. So now, in my version of the story, how I choose it to go, you know what I'm saying, is, and the guy said, yo, you could at least have put it in the bank or something, right? And you would have gotten interest. But now I choose it to go like the guy puts it in the bank and then he gets interest and there's at least something, and then he gives it to the guy and he gets more. So you get the point. So you have these opportunities, make the most of them so that you can get more opportunities like that. You get what I'm saying? And add value and love people. So I'm going to take my own, follow my own advice and stuff, and I'm going to add value to my grandmother and help her right now real quick. Peace.